From the glitz and glamour of reality TV to federal prison, the Chrisley family's journey has been nothing short of super dramatic. But today, a new chapter begins. Welcome back to my channel, Reality Charm. If you're new here, don't forget to hit that subscribe button. So today, we're diving into the fascinating story of the Chrisley family, how they rose to fame, faced legal battles, and were granted a presidential pardon, which is a big deal. Let's get into it. So the Chrisley family is a large one. So let's start by breaking down who's who first. So at the center of it all is Todd Chrisley, the outspoken patriarch with a pretty quick wit to match. He worked in real estate. Then there's Julie Chrisley, Todd's wife, and kind of the matriarch, the glue that holds the family together. She's known for being super sweet, being very calm, and having Southern charm. Now, let's talk about the Chrisley kids. Savannah Chrisley, their daughter, is the family's, I guess, kind of like rising star. She's a former beauty queen, entrepreneur, and now she's a podcast host. Savannah stepped into the spotlight even more after her parents' sentencing, becoming a guardian for her younger brother and her niece. She also fought so hard to get her parents home or to fight and get them an appeal, etc. It's been an ongoing battle for her. Then we have Chase Chrisley, Todd and Julie's oldest son. He's kind of like the family prankster, sort of, but definitely a strong supporter of his sister. Then there's Grayson Chrisley, the youngest. Quite literally, he grew up on national television. While he was still a teenager, his parents were sentenced, and his sister Savannah stepped in as his legal guardian. He just celebrated his birthday not too long ago. Then we have Chloe Chrisley, the adorable little girl often seen in family moments. She's actually Todd's granddaughter. His estranged son, Kyle, had a baby with his ex-girlfriend, and they adopted her in 2016 due to her father's struggles with substance abuse. And since then, she's been raised alongside her siblings. She is now 13, and also Savannah was her guardian as well while Todd and Julie were in jail. Speaking of Todd's older kids, though, Kyle and Lindsie from Todd's previous marriage, they've had a much more complicated relationship with the family. Lindsie once starred on the show but stepped away because of, I guess, family drama, and later even testified in her father's trial. And she has a successful podcast with Kaylin Lowry from Teen Mom called Coffee Convos. And so that's how she's still kind of famous. As for Kyle, he battled personal issues, but has somewhat reconciled with the family in recent years. So Todd and Julie Chrisley became household names with their hit reality show Chrisley Knows Best, which premiered on the USA Network in 2014. The series gave viewers kind of an inside look into the lives of this kind of funny and fun, wealthy Georgia family, known for over-the-top personalities, especially Todd, and having a really lavish lifestyle. In August 2019, the Chrisleys' world turned upside down because their squeaky clean image was tarnished because they were indicted on charges of tax evasion and conspiracy to commit fraud or whatever. Prosecutors alleged at the time that the couple submitted false documents for loans or something like that. And in June 2022, Todd and Julie Chrisley were convicted on all counts, and Todd received a 12-year sentence while Julie was sentenced to 7 years. They reported to federal prisons in January 2023 and have been there ever since, and apparently they were not allowed to communicate with each other at all. Throughout their incarceration, Todd and Julie maintained their innocence, and they kind of used their podcast, kind of shared what was going on with, their case and advocated for their release, etc. So the podcast became a platform for the Chrisleys to connect with their supporters and challenge the narrative surrounding their case. So, and on May 27th, 2025, former President Donald Trump announced that he would grant full pardons to Todd and Julie Chrisley, stating that they had suffered pretty harsh treatment and praising them as terrific people. He called their daughter Savannah personally to deliver the news. This was all filmed, and she was actually at Sam's Club at the time, fun fact. And with Trump was Alice, who is like a pardon czar. You might remember Alice. I think it's the same person that Kim Kardashian got pardoned a long time ago. I think it's possible. But it all happened, and apparently everything will be filmed for a new reality show that the Chrisleys have they're doing with Lifetime at the moment. The Chrisley family story is a testament to the complexities of fame, the justice system, and the power of second chances. And Savannah said when she heard the news that she will be forever grateful for President Trump. She says his administration and everyone along the way, all of my lawyers, the people who put in countless hours and effort and love for my family to make sure that my parents go home. And so basically they were just released, and Savannah was wearing her Make America Great Again pink hat. Fitting, right? Of course. And they're definitely singing the praises of Donald Trump at the moment. Let me know your thoughts in the comments, what you think of this whole thing. Did you ever watch the show, and what did you think of it? Let me know all of your opinions in the comments. There's also a question of restitution and what's going to happen with like the money that they might have paid in restitution. Are they getting that money back? I'm seeing different reports about this, but I think it's very interesting. Like, what happens when you get pardoned, right? Like, I'm pretty sure they're probably going to go on like a interview circuit for sure. Or, their reality show is going to do well. They're definitely getting a second chance here, and I don't know, I'm personally happy to see it. I know. I hate when families are broken apart, and yeah, that's just my opinion. I know they did something bad, but I'm just happy for the kids that they get their parents back. All right, guys. Bye.